Yeah, I mean, I feel like that race always kind of gets pretty wild. I hope the racing there is better than the spring. I don't know how it's going to be any better or different from the spring. I don't understand it. There's no changes really. So I think it'll be wild. I mean, you're going to have, let's say a playoff guy wins tomorrow, you're going to have 6 guys trying for 2 spots. So it can definitely be chaotic. So, yeah, I think you just have to prepare yourself for anything. I mean, that race is obviously a long one, so you have to be there at the end of that thing. But you have to be aggressive to kind of position yourself, towards the front. Qualifying there was really important. Joey and I qualified really bad there in the spring. And our race runs were great, but we got to, 3rd and 4th, and you were a lot better than 1st and 2nd, but you just can't pass them. You can't even get to them to lay the bumper to them. So we'll see. But I feel like it's going to be pretty aggressive next week per usual.
Chaotic, I think, because you can't really pass. I mean, we had a good car there in the spring, and there were probably better cars than me on the long run that couldn't pass me. So yeah, I think it's going to be chaotic because you can't pass, and anywhere that you have a hard time passing, it's going to create chaos or chaotic restarts, I should say, and people are going to do things that they know they have to do because you can't get the track position, later in the run. So,
the way I see it, there is a couple guys that actually owe me something. But the way I see it is that you don't. This is just my opinion. I don't wait for Martinsville to say, okay, these 2 guys owe me something. I'm gonna pay them back in Martinsville. I don't think it works like that. The way I think it works, it just comes to you. If one day that guy that did something to you, is close to you, and for some reason you're struggling, maybe that's the day that you are gonna give that back. And again, it's not wrecking. It's just give that person a very, very impossible life, and maybe even put him in the wall a little bit, or remind him, hey, do you remember what happened a few months ago? It happens. I don't think that you wait for one racetrack to do those things. I think the moment just presents itself.